What's up guys, CJ here, and welcome back to another all-new HNN News Flash. Don't worry, full HNNs will be back next week as well as some other cool stuff that we've got planned, but for now we have a potentially huge story to discuss. To put it simply, according to someone who would very likely be in the know, Ben Affleck's solo Batman film, aka The Batman, might be in trouble. This news came to us kind of buried in an article, literally about halfway down from The Ringer, the new sports and pop culture site from Bill Simmons, who you might know from his time on ESPN and Grantland. To do the author a pretty tremendous disservice and quickly sum up the article in one sentence, it's mostly about how TV is replacing movies as the true home of really great artistic content. Which I agree with to a degree, but that's another discussion for another time. What we're interested in is that point halfway throughout the article's featuring of Bret Easton Ellis. You might know him from his self-titled interview show, the Bret Easton Ellis podcast, or maybe from his work as a screenwriter, or maybe even for his writing, because I am sure just about most of you have heard of a little book and movie called American Psycho. Well, in the article, he more or less agrees with the author that TV is replacing film as the real home of quality, but what's making headlines is the example that he points to for that. As the story goes, he was having dinner with several Hollywood execs who have knowledge of The Batman, and they're saying in no uncertain terms that the film's script has major issues. So, for more, let's take a look at a quote. And they just said they went to the studio and they said, look, the script is, here's 30 things that are wrong with it that we can fix. And the executives said, we don't care. We don't really care. The amount of money we're going to make globally, I mean 70% of our audience isn't even going to be seeing this in English, and it doesn't really matter, these things that you're bringing up about the flaws of the script. So take that as you will. I think he might be exaggerating a bit on the back end about their logic and reasoning for not fixing it, but the point stands. It will make a ton of money, good or bad. And before this gets brushed aside and the accusations of bias start flying around, this is coming from a dude that really liked Batman v Superman. I mean, no lie, he named it one of his best films of 2016 back in May. So before you completely ignore what he has to say, I guess just look at where he's coming from first as a critic, but it's also fair to point out that this isn't even the first time we've heard this, and this isn't the first person who said it, as that list includes, well, it includes Ben Affleck. Word is that they're still trying to get the solo film ready for October 2018, but all we've been hearing from Ben is that the script, and I quote, isn't where he wants it to be. But who knows, as with any information like this, it could be old, it's heard secondhand, it wasn't even the real focus of the article, so there could be some context for the Bret Easton Ellis quote that we didn't quite get. But this is where you guys come in, and I want you to let me know in the comment section down below, what do you make of this news? Do you buy it? Are you at all worried about the film at this point? But that's going to do it for me here. Don't forget to smash that like if you like what you saw, and of course subscribe for more great content every single day. Signing off, this is CJ, and I'll see you next time.